What's up, everybody? My name's Flashstep from Blight Gaming. I'm here with an updated version of Overpass smokes, mollies, and flashes. I'm basically going to show you all the flashes and smokes that we use for like map control, executes, and whatnot. So I'm going to step right into it. Outside B, I love these two smokes because they're easy to teach people and you really can't forget them. Come to the middle of this between barrel and wall. Toss at the top of the light. Second one, middle of caution sign. Follow this metal strip all the way up to the top of the light. And I'll show you where both these land. Really easy, really strong smokes, and I just ran out of time. You gotta be kidding. I was in there for 2 hours. Okay then. And we're back. Sorry about that. So you saw where those smokes land. Another really good molly you can toss is from outside of monster that hits barrels. Now I know there's tons of ways to like molly barrels from water, but if you're doing something fast, this one's really ideal. This one's a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So we want to be able to throw your molly above this pillar so you don't hit the overhangs, but you want to be walk throwing when you do it. And it'll hit barrels. Might take you a couple tries, but it's really strong. Another smoke, this one's for like an execute towards B. This is the two that we toss. Come to the top side of this X. Now you see these like this pyramid of bricks. There's like a tiny little line above it. You want to put your crosshair on it and then toss. You'll be able to see when you're in game. Maybe you won't be able to see it on the YouTube, but it lands like that. And the reason why I like this smoke is because I'll show you what it's paired with, but no one can play right here. They have to play like more deep into the pit. Which is ideal in my opinion. And so the smoke you pair this one with to make the wall, come to the center of this railing, crosshair up to the wall, right jump throw, and it lands right there. So the wall looks like this, the other one lands like right here, and that way they're forced to run into the pit. If you pair that with, I'm going to show you another really good set to toss, the heaven smoke. Now there's multiple ways to throw heaven. You can throw it like anywhere across, like from here to here on the railing, or on the post or pole, whatever you want to call it. I toss mine on the right hand side of the cluster, and this is why. I'll show you mine. And I'll show you how whenever you half-ass it or don't realize what you're doing, like let's say someone tosses it right here. That actually didn't go as shallow as I wanted it to. Some people toss right here, I guess. Or even like a tiny bit farther, it's going to do the same thing that's going to happen right here. Well, that one, obviously, I guess people don't go to the extreme and toss it. But anywhere where this smoke is on the outside railing, in any situation, like most of the time, the alternative version is, here, I'll toss from this side so I land, because we've all seen it. It lands right here, right? But this allows the player to have a smoke to play on, which I don't think should be tossed like that. So I always toss it from the first cluster on the right-hand side, so it'll never do that. And then what you want to do once you toss that, a good way to molly towards the ramp, jump up on the railing. Now right above the wood, you just want to run through on top of it. And then it mollies towards this ramp that people can't peek you. Those are all the smokes, flashes, and mollies that you want to be tossing towards B most of the time, other than like your pop flash or generic flashes over. A really good spot if this person wants to toss something else as well is tossing it right above this little half-assed chimney. And then, as you see, I got blind from it still. But it pops right here behind the B. So anybody who's like jumped up onto this to look into sight, or is like that angle that I was talking about prior with their back pit, like looking for them to cross, or even in the back pit, like backing up from this molly, will be blind. The connector area is only like two. There's actually only one thing I want to show you, and it's actually really strong too. So I don't know if anyone's watched the Inferno video, but like there's that pop flash that's like towards halls that pops into pit. I think this one's just about the same caliber. It's really strong. You can't see it coming, and it gets most people blind for all the angles that you want to clear. So you're going to come into this corner, and you're going to put your crosshair at the top of the railing. The top of the slope on the stairs, and then toss. And pop flashes into water. It's really strong. Blinds anybody here. It gets anybody looking like this. It gets anybody who's looking at this. The only spot it really doesn't flash. Actually, I don't even know where it doesn't flash, man. It flashes like right here. Right here is a little bit difficult, I think. I don't think it goes all the way out, but I mean that's an easy clear if you've already cleared up close on those angles. The other thing that you ever want to toss in the connector, the only other thing you ever want to toss in the connector is probably just this generic smoke that's like deep onto this. Like, but that's anybody knows that. You just gotta get the angle down. If you don't know that, if you do not know that by now, get to pugging or scrimming. Okay, so bathroom control. Two ways to toss it. Probably multiple. These are the easiest two in my opinion. Come to the top of the slide. If I get up the slide, and then you see this little big globe in the, what is this thing, like a radio tower? I don't even know what it is. Come to the bottom little square right below it. That's where this lands. This is the one I usually toss. And the other one is right below the green flower. Anywhere that you see the candy cane colored pole. This is where this one lands. It's about the same area, like a tiny bit shallower, but it's fine. Nobody can play that smoke. A really good flash you can toss for your connector or mid guys, like for example, if you have your upper playground watching the long push because you know they've been doing it often, you can come over here, hug this wall, or enough to where you're going to see on top of the bank, and then flash for sands. Long, I really don't have anything for taking of long because most of the time we're just like pop flashing with a stutter step that I like to toss, just anywhere generically that's close enough to where it doesn't give enough time to react. There is a set Molotov here for tree, but like we're seeing fewer and fewer people do the long stack that isn't aggressive. So I don't even know. I don't even know where you toss this. Like I usually just come to the center of one of these. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, somewhere around there, and you toss that. But I haven't been tossing it like that for a long time now. I've just been tossing it like we clear right here. We try to kill this guy. This guy's usually like blind or something, and then we try to molly towards deep on the tree if we need to. But those I'm not even really put much emphasis on. The other smoke that I like to toss for the lurk is come to the right hand side of this strip. Like tons of ways to toss this lurk smoke as well. Whoa, the tree's really messing with me. What the heck? When I reconnected, this usually is never right here. Alright, so you can still see it though. There's right hand side of the T. That's where I'm going to put in my crosshair. And I'll show you why I toss it like this. It's because it's as deep as it possibly can get, along with there still being a gap right here, so that if he's not playing fully in the corner, it's really strong. And also if you want to molly him out, he's dead. Like, I think it's just a really strong smoke. And this also allows you to set up for one of the smokes that are for bank. You come to the sign, right hand bar strip, middle of it, put your crosshair on the top side of the A, and it's a perfect bank smoke every single time. Other smokes, so if you're trying to do like, not the wall, because I think the wall is kind of, I don't like the wall. I think too many people make plays on the wall. I think you can Molotov the bomber. I think you can spam the bomber. I don't like the walls. So middle of this bench, middle of the girl's head. So that paired with a perfect bank smoke, and then also if you have this lurk smoke up when you toss this, you have those two or three guys behind the lurk smoke, and then they molly towards sight off the back. I mean, right hand side of this truck, like the general area, will molly this off. This guy's usually dead. Anybody who has to run through, you're getting free kills, and the only real fight you're taking is the one towards truck here, or a car, whatever you guys want to call it. Those are most the flashes, smokes, and mollies. I'm trying to think of another one that we use. Oh, there's one really cool one. So a lot of people have been doing it recently because I think Stralis used it for a mid-aggression, or some team did. So people have been smoking off right here and getting aggressive. I've seen it tossed multiple ways. I think this is the best one, and I'll show you why. I'll let that smoke fade real quick. Another tip, by the way, I don't know if they designed this way. I don't think they did, but the best pop flashes you can toss are above both the pink flowers. That one's for fountain. Whoops, sorry. That one's you just have to get above. That one's for fountain, and this one's for party, actually. I'll show this pops. Right there. I don't know. I don't think they designed it that way. Just random. But, okay, that smoke's gone now. So, get in the right-hand corner, not the left, of this gray pole holding up the bathroom sign, the WC handicap sign, whatever. Now, you see these leaves, not the first one, but the second leaf that's standing straight up. I'll show you how this lands. It skids. It skids and stops instantly. I've seen other people toss it and it takes an additional like 0.5 to 1 seconds because it does a bounce, but that one skids and it's like super strong because it beats their spawn as long as your first spawn is tossing this smoke. And then obviously he's pop flashing for your players to get aggressive. So those are all the smokes, flashes, and mollies I can think of right now. If you have any suggestions or smokes or mollies or flashes that I don't know or easier setups, let me know. Don't be offended when I say your smoke or flash or molly is useless because I just think it's irrelevant. But thanks for watching. Until next time.